B.G. James was the December guest for TNA's monthly conference call with the media on Tuesday afternoon. We'll have too much VKM this month. The main topics surrounding the VKM program were discussed. BG said at least 3 letters have been sent from WWE Legal to TNA that he is aware of. He quickly said, don't quote me on that, and revised it down to at least 1. He said that's why they can't use Triple H or Shawn Michaels, but they can use Vince McMahon because that is his legal name.
Okay.
So that's why we say Hickenbottom and Levesque.
Hickenbottom.
BG suggested that a dream match of DX versus VKM would probably never happen, but he would love to show up on Raw with Kip and have the match.
Why wouldn't you want to have it happen on TNA Impact?
It's a fair question. We might do a 1.2 rating and PW Torch might finally be fucking happy.
But it just also, it's like, okay, so you're just really spelling it out what you actually want from all this.
He just wants to be back on Raw.
Yeah.
BG said that he doesn't have the WWE schedule and he's good friends with Jeff Jarrett, so there are 2 reasons why he would turn down a deal if offered one. Sure. BG also joked that he's completely out of shape, which is why he wanted to do the angle with Kip so they could stay far away from the ring as possible and have fun doing a wrestling angle, which is a great thing to say when you're on a media conference call promoting TNA wrestling.
I'm dog shit and I shouldn't be in a ring.
We are politicking to avoid wrestling for the betterment of us and everybody else. Thank you for our contracts.
Oh, God. He's the worst of all time.
He said their invasion of WWE could be viewed as a rehash, and it's not as good as the original invasion, DX invasion at the CNN Center. WCW's ready for Nitro.
Yeah,
but
and also, I'm shit, and I'm, fat as fuck, and, I shouldn't be in a ring because it's gonna be terrible for everyone involved. And the angle I'm doing isn't as good as the one that I did before. And also it's not even that good. So all in all, yeah, I think I'm doing really well and worth my money so far.
If nothing else, it has people talking, which he said is great for the company, apparently. TNA's Voodoo Kin Mafia Vince Russo and Jeremy Borash showed up at a WWE house show in Knoxville and interviewed fans on camera for Impact, which I don't think they used. They did use on-camera interviews, but I thought they were backstage at the Impact Zone.
Maybe they were retapes of the same thing.
Or WWE was like, please do not air that. It is filmed at our event.
And we can get you for that one.
TNA's website has a story that BG and Kip purchased tickets to the show and brought their cease and desist papers into the arena for Triple H to sign on behalf of DX.
See, that's a good bit. Film that bit.
Yeah, there's a tinge of 2 good ideas inside the sea of utter unbearable slop, and they never rise to the surface because it's utter unbearable slop. During the main event, Triple H waved at BG and Kip, but didn't sign the papers. BG encouraged DX to come to Orlando, Florida for a live event where Triple H could sign the papers. BG said on TNA's website, how do you feel about doing a BG?
I'm BG James and I'm a stupid fucking idiot. Unfortunately, our attempts to serve Levesque were unsuccessful. We also noticed many of our fans' attempts to stay awake during the main event were also unsuccessful. The good news is that the fat oily guy was nowhere to be seen. At least the great fans in the city of Knoxville, Tennessee were spared that suffering tonight.
Damn, he sounds so eloquent.
It's pretty good, right? It's a good BG.
I particularly like the start of it.
Yeah. That's the thing that, you know how you gotta have a phrase to get into an accent?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the one I use for BG.
It gets you right in his mindset.